there is a stigma around walking aids and just aids in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, I found they really give you independence and help.
And what was it like for you going from like not using mobility aids to then using mobility aids? What was that experience like for you?
Scary.
Yeah.
It obviously when you're that age,
Yeah.
you're having things taken away from you never knew existed. Like walking and things is second nature.
Yeah.
So to have that become an issue is was very scary, and I think we put what the people think before our own brain.
Yeah, for sure.
So I definitely judged myself harder than anyone else. But then it got to a point where I just didn't care. But it is scary. It comes with a lot of stigma and a lot of stereotypes that aren't true. But yeah, definitely scary, but something that I you have to combat.
Yeah, and I think what you said that it allows you to be independent. A lot of people seem to forget that actually mobility aids are nothing to be pitied because they provide so much independence for people.
I agree. The problem is I don't know why, but they're advertised towards like the elderly.
Yeah.
And that is not the case at all. So I think you think by doing that you're broken.
Yeah.
And you're not in any way, shape, or form. Everyone's different. Every single human being on this planet is unique, individual, and this is one thing that makes you you. And it's nothing to do with being old or broken. It's just who you are. It's your way of life.
Yeah, and I love that as well because I think a lot of disabled people can think that they're broken.
Oh yeah.
And it's not like that at all. And that's what I think one of the main reasons that I probably created this podcast is because I hate the thought of someone with a disability thinking that they're worth less than or broken when like you're not. Like your disability is perfect for you. Like, it might not be perfect for someone else. Like I'm sure if me and you swap disabilities for a day, we'd both be like, what the actual fuck is happening?
Yeah. We'd have no idea what is going on.
Exactly. But it's so perfect for you, you know?
That's the same for every single person. Even able-bodied are not the same as the next person. And I think it's not disability itself that gives it a bad name. It's society. It's the way people treat disability that gives it that kind of stigma. It's sad, but at the same time you gotta rise above it.
Yeah. It's one of those things, isn't it? Is that we all know ableism exists. You know, we all know it's there, and we do have to push forward, but it's also making other people aware that ableism exists, because I think a lot of like non-disabled people are not aware of how ableist society actually is. And you know, you think about, like, my prime example is always think about a building and think about how you get into that building. Now, if there's a step, how does someone who uses a wheelchair get in? How does someone who has mobility issues or sensory issues or sight issues, hearing impairments, how do they get in that building? Because we all take it for granted that we can see the step, or we know instinctively that it's there, or we know instinctively to like lift up our foot and walk in the door.
The people don't have that luxury.
Exactly.
It's crazy. And I think until you have a disability, you are completely blind to how ableist society is. And then you get a disability and you're like, hold on a minute. The world's really biased.